Welcome back, Middle Age Grind, coming to you today on this Thursday, June the 5th, I believe, 2025. And I want to go over something with you today. I read an article. I always like quoting my sources. The name of the author is Mia Zhang. 8 types of people who only introverts find draining. Okay, so I'll tell you, when I started back years ago, we took a test, and my personality trait thing came out as ISTJ, okay, which the first letter of that was introvert, which I came back as. I don't remember what exactly the other thing stood for, but there was like 40 something different profiles. The first one, you being an introvert or an extrovert, and according to this, I'm introverted, which I tend to believe. And I just wanted to go over some of these things that of these types of people, if they get on your nerves or not. So number one, the constant talker. I think we all, and that's the thing, when I was going through this list, and I'm not going to name names, but you can almost think of somebody in your life that kind of fits in these categories, and that's why. So number one's a constant talker. Number two, this was a surprising one, the introverted twin. So if someone is very similar to you, I guess, and it's hard to get stuff out of, that can be a little draining as well. I thought that one was pretty interesting. Number three, the over-enthusiast. And when I thought about this, I thought about like when you go to meetings, I'm sure at your work, and people who are presenters are a lot of times, I find they're over enthusiast. Oh, guys, this is the thing that, is going to work. You've been doing it wrong the whole time, and this is how you're going to fix it starting today. I find those kind of people can be a little draining. Number four, the worrier. I'm thinking of someone in particular here. They just worry a lot. It's not a bad, and these aren't like indictments on people. It's just traits that some people kind of give off, and maybe you give off some of these traits and you can work on a little bit. But the worrier. Number five, the social butterfly. The person they're just always on Facebook or Instagram or whatever. Maybe making YouTube videos. Maybe you could consider that part of the social butterfly, even though I don't consider myself a social butterfly. I'm involved in my business and my neighborhood and that kind of thing. But I'm happy to talk to people, but I don't try to inundate people, I guess you should say. Number six, the debater. Every time you bring up a topic, it has to be debated. You know that person. This is probably the one that gets the most to me. The drama magnet. Everything's drama. Oh my God, it's the drama. And I think a lot of those people, it's just boredom in their lives, and they need to create things. And you know people like that. And number 8, the last one of this list here is called the energy vampire. Just the people who it's all about them. That's what I read, and I know people like, it's all about them, and it's always about what's going on in their lives, and they just suck the life out of you. They don't have angst about how you doing or how you feeling. People like that too. And the only reason when I come up with a topic that's interesting, I like to share it. And as I've mentioned before, I'm using this as a kind of maybe an archival thing for my kids one day to come back and watch these things, Dad's teachings from Middle Age Grind. And none of these people that I just mentioned here, or these traits of these people, means they're a bad person. Okay, that's not what this was meant to be. But maybe if and I have some of these things, working on that, just being a little bit more relaxed and chilled kind of thing. But I wanted to share that with you today. I also want to share with you, we got back, I know I posted a video last week. We were in Daytona Beach, Florida. Had a great time. Nice hotel, Hard Rock over there, right on the beach. We had a room right by the pool. Really had a nice time. And one of the things we did do, and we debated, my wife and I, we picked a day. Orlando is about an hour and 20 minutes away. We picked one day and we went to Disney. We went to Epcot. We haven't been there in about a decade, maybe 8, 9 years, something like that. And we picked one of the days and we did that. We knew it was going to cost a lot and all that, and it did, but it was worth it. We had a great time. We basically stayed in the park from open to close, and it was just nice. I had done this with my kids before, but two of my kids, my youngest two, didn't remember this park, and it was just nice to do it with them. And we did all the rides, and they had a blast, and kind of thing. And at the end of the day, when the fireworks show was going off, and we caught a little bit of that. But it was like, I remember when I was a child, and that's something we did, with my mom and dad and my sister, and just fond memories, and just kind of, I'm thinking back, like, man, 30 something years ago, I was my kid's age, just sitting here doing the same thing. And it still has, look, the place got issues, it got problems, but Epcot, I can tell you, that was the most beautiful I've ever seen. The landscaping and the flowers, it was really just nice. The rides, there were several rides we haven't done because it had been so long since we've been there. We had a nice time, and it's nice to have a good vacation to recharge your batteries. And now we're in summer mode for a couple of months until kids get back to school and everything. And it's just important, I think, for them to be kids, and just have fun and do things, and doing their chores and stuff too. But just wanted to share that with you. And I've been teasing my health savings account video. I will have that by next week. And hope you have a great weekend coming up, and I'll see you real soon on a middle-aged grind.